Kids, this is a quick lesson in social engineering. Last night I was coming back from a business trip on a flight. I was coming into Baltimore, and this fellow gets on the plane, tries to sit down right next to me. Actually, he did sit down right next to me, and tries to start to chat me up. And I shut him down. I just didn't feel like chatting. I just want to get home. And then he's looking around because he was desiring to talk with somebody so badly. It was kind of sad. But the way I shut him down was I just took out my phone, took out my earbuds, put them in my ears, and then proceeded to ignore him. And then he still tried to talk with me, but I just kind of shot him a look. And then he looked around kind of frantically, and then he looks across the aisle, and there's a seat open next to this woman next to the window. And he invited himself. He just jumps across the aisle and he sits down, and I hear him say, "Well, you look like a friendly face. You mind if I sit here?" And she's like, "No, not at all." So I then proceed to hear him chat her up for the next hour. Now, granted, I went on to do my own thing. I'm watching a video or whatever, but he just wouldn't shut up. He's talking the whole damn flight. And toward the end of the flight, I pretty much tuned them out. But toward the end of the flight, I take my earbuds out and I overhear him ask her a couple questions. Now, granted, it sounds like just normal banter, just being friendly, right? I hear this guy, within a period of 5 minutes, ask her, "So where are you originally from?" And she tells him. And then within a few minutes, I heard him change the conversation towards pets. And then he asks, "Oh, what kind of pets do you have?" "Oh, that's great. What type of dog is that?" "Great. What's your dog's name?" "Great." And she just kept answering question after question. Now, I don't know about you, and maybe I'm just neurotic, but or non-trusting. And but that raised a flag for me. There were a couple of questions that he asked that I overheard within a period of 5 minutes that I have been asked on logging into the bank. When it wanted me to reset my passwords, it asked me, "Well, where are you from?" And now, again, I don't want to read into it too much, and I didn't want to go so far as to stop the conversation and say that this guy was going to steal our passwords. But it's just something I think maybe people should consider once they're getting a little too cozy with Mr. Friendly on the airline. I mean, keep your conversations light, be friendly, but don't volunteer where you were born, your mother's maiden name, the name of your dog or your kitty cat or anything like that. I just don't understand why would you do that? Anyway, just had to get that off my chest. Good luck out there.